Hello my subscribers, you on the channel Reinforced. Today we have a meeting with my coach Abdelkader Airour. Thank you for visit, for time interview. It's important for me. It's first interview for me in my channel. It's very important for me because you legendary people, you legendary artist. It's my vision. I'm very happy. You can start.
Yes.
Can you tell about childhood?
Childhood?
Yeah.
Okay. First, thank you for having me and doing this interview. It's also something new for me, and I'm really happy to do it and to help you. And yes, probably something good for the community of artists, acrobats, to have something like that and to know a little bit more about our work and what we're doing together. So about the childhood, I'm from France. I was born in Paris, in the area of Paris, Vélizy. It's a small town next to Versailles. I was born in 1985, so I'm now 39. I was born in a family with my parents that's from Algeria, so they actually come from Algeria to France to have a better life. And I have one sister and 3 brothers.
Wow, nice.
Yes,
Big family.
Big family. And so it was something new for my parents to be in France, for a country that they don't know. So they had to learn a lot, and they had us in France, and I think it was a good opportunity for them, and we had a really good life in France. So I grew up in this area next to Paris, and soon my brother and my sister started gymnastics when they were young, at maybe around 10, something like that. And as I really wanted to do gymnastics because I've seen them doing gymnastics, I really wanted to do gymnastics because I loved it and I thought it was fun and I wanted to do sports. So my parents decided to put me to train gymnastics when I was probably, I think, 6 or 8, I don't really remember. And I did gymnastics from this age until I was probably 28, something like that.
28?
Yeah.
Gymnastics?
So I did maybe more than 20 years of gymnastics.
Wow.
So I started young from 8 and I started to get better, and my brother become coach. Then my brother kind of coached me after.
Wow.
My brother coached me, and that's where I learned a lot with him. We're going the weekend, I was going with him, and he was trying things to coach and I was trying for him. So it was like helping me, and that's how I kind of increased my level. And after I went to the National Center when I was 12.
Wow.
12, I went to the National Center, 2 years in Paris and 2 years in the big French National Center in Lyon, with some of the best gymnasts of France at this moment. And when I was 18, I came back to Paris and I started to do, I stayed in my club and I keep training with my club, high level gymnastics. Then I did integrate the Algerian team because I have 2 nationalities, French and Algerian, because I didn't have the level to be in the French team. So I went to the Algerian team, so I did some international competition with the Algerian team. Then, after that, started to learn a little bit more about the show, the artists, start to hear like some friends doing some show at Disneyland Paris, at Cirque du Soleil, and I start to get interested about artist performance.
Okay, nice. I think with brothers training very nice.
Yeah.
And he good coach?
Yeah, he was really good coach.
Like you?
I think I learned a lot from him because
You have him experience.
yeah, he learned by himself, and because my parents didn't know really anything about gymnastics, he couldn't go for high level, but because he learned a lot, and after he was managing the club and now he's the president of the club of France. I mean the club in France, in Vélizy. So when he was young, he started to know a lot and training a lot. So he trained a lot of gymnasts that went to high level, and some went to the French team. Then yeah, I learned a lot with him, and my smaller brother also did gymnastics that went also to the national center. So it was good to learn from him and to have everything from him because he was passionate. So he did everything. He gave us everything to try to succeed in our sport.
Very good. A little bit about your family. You have a son and daughter.
Yeah.
Wife.
Yes.
How you meet with wife?
2014, I did the audition for one of the biggest shows in the world, the House of Dancing Water, created by Franco Dragon, and the show is in Macau. I did the audition in London in beginning of 2014. I did the audition, and the audition went well. So they contacted me to offer me a training contract. Okay, training contract means that you're not going to be in the show. It's just to learn and to see where you go. And during the training that was in Belgium, started in May, we trained for 3 months in a big space with a big pool. We learned Russian swing, diving, and everything. So I got my contract for Macau. When I arrived in Macau, I met Nicola Willis, who is my wife, that she was also already in the show, that arrived also in 2014, but few months before me. Then we started to train together because she was integrated already in the show, but she wasn't doing everything. And we were training together Russian swing to the water, and that's where we start to train and to meet. So that's where we started to date, and now we have 2 kids, 1 boy and
very beautiful kids.
Thank you. They really like to play and to do sports, so it's always a good thing to see them enjoying and playing. That's the most important for sports, is first to do it because you love it, because you want to play and you want to learn. As soon as you get forced, it's different.
When did you decide to become a coach?
When I will say that I didn't decide it. It became just natural. I always liked coaching. Since I'm young, actually, when I started to be a gymnast, and I was always going with my older brother to help him to do some circuit for the kids, and I always like to see people training and to give them tips of what I can see, if there's something that we can do better, or trying to help them. So coaching is a lot about helping someone to get better. So I was actually coaching gymnastics for 10 years, long time ago. Then when I went to the circus, it just became like normal, and actually I had my first experience as a coach for a company in 2021, so 3 years ago, at Disneyland Paris for the show of the Lion King show, where we have like a lot of acrobatics in the show. So the main coach, the head coach, I mean the coach that managing the show in Disney, the acrobatic show in Disney, asked me if I wanted to be coach for the next season, and for me it was something really really new, but I was really happy, but at the same time I still wanted to perform. Okay, so because I love performing, I love to be on stage.
Yes.
It's something really fun to share with the audience. So I asked him if I can start just to do half artist and half coaching. So that's where I start to put my first step in the coaching.
Okay. What was hard about moving from being an athlete to coach?
What was hard to move from performance to from an artist to be coach?
Yes.
It's always hard to say that you're not going to be on stage. You know, it's hard to see when you coach, you backstage. You not performing anymore. You helping the artist to shine on stage, to be to do their thing. You're helping them to learn. You help them also to feel happy. It's really important. But yeah, it was hard for me to just say that, oh, I'm not gonna be in the front of the audience. I like to share this feeling, the emotion that I have that you give to the audience when you're performing, and that's what I was missing, and the adrenaline to just be on stage and just to be to shine on stage, you know.
Understand. Yeah. What's your coaching philosophy?
My coaching philosophy is to try to bring the artist to the high level, but the most important that the artist feel safe, feel happy where he is, and to have trust between the artist and me, because I'm gonna ask the artist to do things and I need him to trust me and I need to trust him, and we need to work together. So that's really important to have a really good communication, that we working hand in hand together, like to make our best performance. And that's really important that you also really understand the artist. Each artist is different. Each artist is gonna act differently. You cannot, as a coach, just try to communicate or act with all the artists. Okay, you need to understand each artist individually, and you're gonna know how to talk to each artist. It's hard when you have a big group.
It's very hard for coaching.
Yeah, because you need to take time. You need also, as coach, we make mistake, and it's good because we learn from our mistake, and that's also we know how to deal with artists.
Can you share a special moment from your coaching career?
A happy moment, or
maybe one happy one, not?
I mean, there's a lot of. I don't think I have like a favorite moment or something like that. I'm just really happy when we succeed on something all together as a team. It's not about just someone that succeeds or anything. Like when we have a challenge, like actually what we did here with our art for something new. It was really challenging to work together with two different disciplines, high bar and trampoline, and to be able to put everything together. It was like something really important for me, and I'm happy that actually I help you all guys to be able to feel safe and to shine and to do the best performance on stage.
Thank you. How do you keep yourself and your athlete motivation?
I mean, motivation is always difficult because motivation, it's one moment. You know, I'm motivated today, but the motivation goes really fast. So the most important is discipline.
Yes.
If you don't have discipline, you're not doing anything.
You don't have nothing.
You don't have nothing. Because the motivation, we all motivated. Today, tomorrow I'm motivated, I'm gonna run. But doesn't mean that you're gonna run every day. You need to have discipline. The motivation is a good starter, but after that you need to have a plan, to have a discipline, or say, every day I'm gonna do that. It's hard. Sometimes we're lazy, sometimes we're tired, sometimes we want to do something else. But if you don't have the discipline, you don't do anything.
Yes, you're right, thank you. What's next your plan for coaching?
I mean, I feel like right now I'm coaching. I really like coaching, and coaching it's mostly about planning, organizing. That's the main part of coaching. But I like also the creation and choreographic part. I like also acting. So I think I would like to go a little bit a step above of coaching, either to manage a little bit more, not about only an acrobatic act, but like more like a show, a full show, or also to start to do some choreography, acrobatic choreography, to create act, to create some performance from zero, and yeah, and I think I really like acting and clowning, and because I was a backup of clowning when I was in Macau, and I always wanted to do some acting, so maybe that's something also I would like to do a little bit more, to take some clowning classes or acting classes, and try to mix together some acrobacy and clowning or something like that. That's also something that I'm interested by.
What advice would you give to athletes who love sports but face challenge?
We always have challenges, and challenges can be small or big, but it's also how passionate you are about what you're doing. But I feel like you should never give up on your dream, and you should also always, if you have a dream, if you have a challenge, to do everything that you can do to succeed. But that's it asks a lot of work sometimes. You need to, don't be scared to ask help to someone, because some people want to do things by themselves, or some people has a project and they don't know where to start. So it's always good to share with good friends, to ask some tips from someone that you trust, that can help you to succeed and to face your challenge and to go where you want to be.
Happy work with you. I first time see this coach who really coach on the soul, not I saw all gymnastics, high level, international, they work coaching, but very shit. They not understand, don't feel athlete. You feel really coach in your soul. It's big.
Thank you.
Big. I'm very happy to see this real life.
Yeah, thank you, because I feel like I really try to do my best, and it's also who I am, to understand the people, the artists, and try to feel who they are, to be able to help them. Coaching is not about asking them to do what you want, it's sharing, it's communication, it's some people can just one day feel sad, or some people can have like a lot of energy. You really need to know them. If you don't know them, if you don't know who they are, and if they don't trust you, you won't have the best from them. So it's really important that you can always communicate with them and know everything about them, that you can help them the best. And that's what I like to do, is always to share with them. We can be friends or not, but it's really to know them, to understand them, and that's how you can succeed together.
Thank you, it's expensive words for me, for stripes.
And I learned a lot also, because sometimes we, as a coach, we have an idea, but if the people doesn't understand you or don't like your idea, you also have to step back and look at it and say, okay, ask yourself, what happened? I did mistake, and I learned a lot from all the teams this year, and it's good to always communicate and to talk together about an idea and project, because if I come with what I want, but the other ones don't want to do it, I'm not gonna go anywhere. So it's good to share, to communicate together, to talk together, and to also have a feedback from you guys, because the artist is not like in gymnastics, you know, he's a professional. He knows what he's doing, and he also can teach the coach. You know, it's win-win. I teach from you, and you think from me.
What's your daily routine like, and what you do for you have good form for your 39 years?
Yeah, it's hard. Like since I'm not really performing, I really have to push myself to do something, because if not, as anybody, you're just gonna start to not work out, to eat, and slowly to take some weight and things like that. So I will say that I have to put discipline, because I'm someone that, you know, we talked about motivation earlier. Like I can watch a movie, I can watch Rocky Balboa. I'm motivating. Tomorrow I'm gonna wake up at 7, I'm gonna run, but it's gonna work one day. If I don't put myself a discipline to push myself to work out, I won't do it. And I know it's also important for me, because more I work out, even if it's hard sometimes, I have more energy. We're working now, we're running everywhere today. Like we don't have time for us. So it's really important that you give time to yourself, of course to your family if you have family, but it's really important that you take time for yourself, even just 30 minutes per day to try something good for yourself, to do like any workout, something good for your body and for your mind. It's really important.
You do every day 30 minutes training?
I'm trying. I try. Like I really try.
How many trainings you have 1 week?
I really try to always have at least 3 trainings a week.
Good.
But for sure, right now I feel like it's way harder for me to train alone. So if I know that I have hard time to train by myself, I'm gonna try to go somewhere in the places that I can train with people, because I feel more motivated. So when I was here doing running in Berlin, I was like, I could see you guys working out or things like that, but I had a hard time, so I really signed in the gym with people that I can be in a group and be more motivated to do a workout. So I was doing like maybe 3-4 times a week a workout.
You like training full body without weight?
I feel like lift a lot of weight. I don't like it. I feel like I like to work with my body weight. Okay, body weight. But there's few things that are really important for our body. If you want to stay in shape in your life, you need to work your cardio endurance. Okay, that's one thing that's really important for your heart, for your blood circulating. Like the cardio is probably the main thing. Second thing, flexibility. If you don't work your flexibility, we're gonna have to have pains mostly on our legs, our lower back, and I will say like body weight. For me, the most important. I don't think that I need to do heavy weight because I don't like it and it hurt my body. I can do a little bit, but I cannot lift much. I'm a small guy, so I'm going to stay small.
Understand. Thank you for the answer.
Dennis, I can see that you have a black t-shirt that I never saw you wearing during the training or anything, and it's written Uni Trump. Can you explain me what is it, please?
Thank you for your questions. It's company My Friends by Roman Sotnikov. This company create equipment like trampoline park. For example, if you need a stage like what we have, trampoline high bar, he can do this.
Yeah.
If you want to build trampoline park in France. You can call, he easy create for you on the world.
Okay.
And good quality, really good quality.
That's good to know. Is there a website?
Yeah, website, description, URL, yeah. How important is mental health for athlete?
It's probably one of the main things. It's hard, like we all have some problems sometimes, you know, we don't feel good, or sometimes we can have some good motivation, sometimes we don't want, sometimes we have problems, personal problems. But I will say it's really important that as a performer, with things that we're doing on stage, it could be dangerous, and it's really important that you have someone to help you to manage your mental health, because it's not only about ourselves, okay? It's about the group and people that we're working. Because if you have problem and you injure yourself, it's your own problem. But when you're working with a team, you're not gonna probably injure yourself, but you can also injure someone else. So it's really, and it's hard. It's hard with what's happening now in the world sometimes and things like that. We all have like difficulties. So it's good that you find something that can help you. And if you cannot find it by yourself, talk to someone to help you to feel better, or to give you some tools to feel better. Sometimes it could be meditation, music, someone you can see, someone to help that you can talk with. It's important, but it has to be someone that you really trust and you're comfortable to talk with.
What do you think about Olympic Games 2024?
Actually, I'm really happy. I really try to follow more this Olympic, because I don't really remember anything about Tokyo. I mean, it was difficult with during the COVID and everything, but I feel like, so it's in Paris, in France, where I'm from. So it's a big event, probably the biggest event in the world, the most watched event, and it was something special to have something different for the ceremony. I feel like France also is doing well with their medals. And Olympics, it's always putting every discipline, most of the discipline in the world, meeting all together, people, everybody is watching, and it's something really special. Olympics, for someone that trained all his life, is probably the highest competition that they're gonna do, and it's something really special. I mean, my wife did Olympics in 2004 in Athens, and it's still something special for her. You will remember all your life. It's the biggest thing that you can achieve for a sportsman or woman, but for someone doing sports, we all dream about it. I dreamed. I never had the chance to go to Olympics.
Maybe you have chance Olympic coach.
Yeah, but
maybe later.
But it means that if Olympic coach in Olympics means that I'm not in the circus or show industry. But right now, why there's something that we can compromise is now there's a lot of shows during Olympics, and I have a lot of friends that did the ceremony, or they're gonna do the closing ceremony, artists that they're gonna do the Olympics as artists. So why not? That's also something that I will be really happy. But I like sports, so.
I saw half ice open Olympic Games, and it's normal.
The picture?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like it was something probably really different than what we have in opening ceremony. I don't want to give really my personal opinion because everybody has different opinion. Some people can be happy about the diversity, some people not.
Yeah.
I think we have to be just open to accept or not, but I don't think we should also make a big drama about it.
Yeah, of course. More important champion.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the most important is that most of the people are happy about the Olympics. It's a part of Olympic, it's not the Olympics.
Yes,
So
yes. Yeah, right. How did you like working the Friedrichstadt Palace?
how did I like working here?
Yeah.
I really liked it. It was difficult at the beginning because you come in a country that you don't really know. It was my first time to have as big responsibility. I wasn't like only coaching, but I assist the choreographer to create the act. I was also managing, I was a technical coordinator for another act. So it was something new for me and big. I would say that I was a little bit stressed at the beginning because each creation, things are not always going how you want. So that was also a good learning for me to try to have always a step back, to see the general picture, what's going on, what is wrong. But the most important is to bring a solution. Yeah, we have problems, but what is the solution? And not to look at only the problem and just to talk about the problem. I don't really, it's important, but I want to help to have a solution that we can go forward and not just like staying where we are and to not be able to create. So working here was nice. I really enjoy. I think we had a really good acrobatic artist, with the trampoline, with the high bar artist, with the bungee girls. Was too big acrobatic acts to create, and I think we can be happy of what we did. It was a challenging creation, but we had a good results, and I think everybody should be happy of what we did together, because if we're not all together, we won't be able to create anything.
I like see when you do choreography, when we don't have rotation, 3 people and 2 people. When I saw this moment, I like, wow, for 2 people you do very good job. Yuri and I forgot Luis or Sasha. Your vision very good for me.
Yeah, you were talking about when we had some injuries and that we had to change the numbers of the artists during the act. Then for high bar we had 4 artists on stage that we were short, and we went to version of 3 artists or 2 artists.
Yeah, 2 artists, and you create very beautiful pictures. When I saw, wow, it's really 2 people better for people.
To be honest, I feel like I kind of liked the challenge. For me it was not, okay, we have people injured.
It's not a problem,
we can do something.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, it's gonna be different. We're gonna try to change few things, to mix things together, but we can do it. And for me it's not about, okay, yes, someone is injured or we cannot do the act. No, I have a goal is to try to always run the show. For sure, I think we cannot run with 1. We didn't try, and hopefully we don't have to try to do it. But yeah, I like to not recreating, but arranging things that we can still offer something to the audience, because not only about us, it's always to offer something to audience that come to watch and are happy to see the performance, the artist doing thing, the act, and to always give emotion to the audience.
In Russian it's like when bad situation shit and you create a sweet. Is shit is
Yeah, it's like see the things and say, oh yeah, I can still do something.
Yeah, I like see this because all people can watching this. Oh, it's problem. Oh no, but you don't have problem. We can make better.
Yeah.
It's important.
But I'm happy that we did it because you trust me, like the artist trusted me, okay? And we work together, and I was asking them, do you feel comfortable? Do you feel safe? Of course, sometimes it's not easy because we have to change the skills that we're doing on a different
Before
timing.
5 minutes work job,
Yeah,
of course.
but I will do it only because I know that you can do it.
Yeah.
The artist can do it. If I feel like they cannot do it, we don't do it. We go for a safer thing. But yeah, it was challenging sometimes. But I did it because you guys trusted me. So that I'm happy that we were able to work together.
It's so important when you feel artist. What do you think of me as a person and a coach? Maybe you heard how I learned Paula.
Yeah, I'm thinking about you.
Yes, yeah.
I think you're a great person, and you're a good performer, and you give everything. You had sometimes some injuries and things like that, but you always try to be here. I like the way also that you can propose things. We had to work some of your technique back, and few things were challenging, but that's how we were able to exchange, because yeah, all artists doesn't come here with what we always need, so we need to work together to make you feel better and more comfortable on stage. But I really enjoy that you always here with a good energy, good motivation, and pushing everybody also. We had a really good team of high bar, even if sometimes I was like, I had to push you for, not you, I mean the group, but I'm really happy that we had a great team. So thank you for your work, and I'm really happy that I met you here.
Thank you so much. For me it's important. I'm very happy to work here. Here all guys try support you. Wow, really, it's real life. And when guys support together, you can do fast, more high level up.
We say something in French. I'm going to say it in French, and we're going to try to to translate it. We say, tout seul, on va plus vite, mais ensemble, on va plus loin. Means like, by ourselves, we go faster, but together, we go further.
Yes.
Yes, and that's what is important to work with a team, is that everybody works together to go further. For sure, sometimes we're not gonna go faster, but we're gonna go further, and it's more important to have this idea in your head.
How do you bring together people from different backgrounds? What's your advice for pointing them toward a goal? And what would you say to those who spread negativity?
The question is about
Together,
how to bring
different
country and different
Yeah,
discipline.
it's really hard.
Yeah, it's difficult. Like with the act that we did here, it was complicated at the beginning because we had two different disciplines.
Yeah.
Okay, and in each discipline, people come from different countries and have different way to train. So the motivation of it's what we want to achieve at the end. What do we want to have? So the most important is to talk to everybody, to make them understand and to let them know that yes, we're different, we come from different countries and things like that, but we all here to succeed together for the same thing. As soon as someone doesn't feel that, it's going to be difficult. But I feel like in our team, everybody was really happy to be here. We had something unique to create, big thing. It was hard, but after it's also how you're going to work with each discipline. We know that for trampoline, they can train a lot, and then high bar is difficult because the hands, okay? And some people come with different technique. So we need to go step by step to make them understand, to talk with them, to exchange. What do you think about that? How do you think to work like that? I have also my own technique that I want you guys to do like that, but sometimes it doesn't work with everybody. So we need to find a balance and that we can make it. But for the project, it's a motivation. If everybody wants to succeed this project, we can make it, okay? And the one that spread negativity, you always have someone that spread negativity, but the most important is to know why it's spreading negativity, what's wrong. And as soon as you know, you can talk with him, maybe to help him to spread positivity and not negativity.
Good. Do you know about reinforced street team?
No.
No?
I know reinforced like you Instagram.
Reinforced street team is a community of strong and goal-oriented people striving for constant self-improvement. The name reinforces translated as reinforced and symbolizes our main principle, to become the best version of yourself every day. It does not matter in what area you develop, in sports, art, or any other business. The main thing is that you strive to be better, stronger, and more successful. We are reinforced. Our task is to get the strongest people on the planet and motivate the younger generation to play sports and develop in life. Our goal is to inspire and support young people in their desire for physical and personal growth. Only real people who motivate and support each other without any negative intentions can get into the reinforced street team. We value mutual support and a positive attitude, creating a favorable atmosphere for all team members. We are creating the most united team in the world because a truly united team is capable of achieving absolutely any goals. Together we are strong. Together we are the reinforced street team.
Yeah, the goal is like to make a team with people, like to motivate people to do sports and to have a physical training. Like that's the most important for health and for the mental. 2 kids, and one thing that's really important is sports.
Yeah.
Not only because we want to do sport and we want to be the strongest and things like that. It's good for your body, it's good for your mind, it's good for many values that sports can bring, like to work together, when you have like challenging moments, that sports help you actually to manage that. We're all facing challenge, and when you train hard also, it makes you someone stronger in your head. It helps you for everything.
It will be an honor to invite you to join my team. What do you say?
Of course, I'm not gonna say no.
Wow. Wait, I have gift for you.
Oh,
It's especially for you.
no way! Thank you. Wait, I'm gonna put it up. Need to make it a little bit smaller, but
You can.
how do you think? Thank you a lot. I'm very happy because
Thank you.
you're a very good person, and I'm really happy about meeting you and working together, and about how we say you project. You have many projects, and I saw that
Thank you.
you're always giving your best to make it. And I wish you a success and to go as far as you can in each project that you're gonna start.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the help. Thank you a lot.
Make sure to like, comments, share with friends, and get motivated to pursue sports together. Now you know who I am, Abdelkader Airour. Thank you.
Thank you.